Hey, what's up? Are we live? Can you guys hear me? Welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a good evening. I sure am. It's been a good day. Let me share the stream here in a little bit. So what's everyone up to? How was your weekend? You know, if there was no coronavirus this year, Anime Matsuri would be ending today. Well, it would have ended already at about 6 o'clock. Ah, so sad, so sad. Let me share the stream in our official group. Okay, here we go. Who's playing Borderlands 3? That's a good game. Borderlands 3, that's a good game. Actually, Borderlands 2 is a good game as well. They're all good games. I love Borderlands. Just finished playing Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters on Xbox One. I haven't played Ghostbusters. Let's see. So, I see everyone's playing video games. Everyone's stuck at home playing video games. Nothing exciting going on besides video games. I know. I've been kind of stuck at home too. Well, more here in HQ. I was watching Seven Deadly Sins, and I was playing I started playing Horizon Zero Dawn because I never played that when it came out. I need to finish this so I can get ready for the sequel. Yeah. Oh, hey, it's good to see everybody. Hey, what's up? How's he going? How's he going? Yep. Let's see. I'm Broski Nico says I'm editing my YouTube anime vid. Really? What's it about? Orihime-chan says, I literally just finished a game of League of Legends. Wow, great. Did you win? Alex 75 says BioShock on the Switch. Awesome. Working. Well, Songstress Miku is working. Are you working? Or she says my weekend is technically Wednesday and Thursday. Wow. Okay, so you work on Saturday and Sunday. Well, okay. I know. Yep. been watching some anime too. You know, I would have loved to be at a convention watching anime with all of you guys. Being stuck at home for way too long. Charles Berman says, "Hey John, I got an idea for a theme for next year's AM. I call it Anime Matsuri The Return." Return? Are we returning? Hey, we haven't gone anywhere though. We're still here. We're still here. Granted, the convention isn't happening at the convention center, but I guess we're still here. Uh-huh. So once again, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us on the stream. I'm John Leigh. I'm the CEO of Anime Matsuri. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to be on this stream and to talk to you guys. This is where we discuss Anime Matsuri and everything Anime Matsuri. There's always lots of things going on. We discuss what we're doing. We discuss where we're going, the future, and we touch base. We keep in touch. We hear what you have to say and vice versa. And I am confident good ideas will come out of all this. So thank you for being here tonight. Okay, cool. All right, let's start here. So the last announcement and the last stream, we discussed how we're moving forward, and we have been talking for a while about what to do, what kind of programming to do, online programming, obviously. And we announced that we were going to do panels, and we would have programming every month. And that is the plan. Every month. As a matter of fact, we are in the middle of major planning with the online content. For now, we're just calling everything Anime Matsuri Online because it's online. So until we come up with maybe with a different name, or we can stick with that name, I don't know. This is what we're calling it, Anime Matsuri Online, and it's all the content that we're going to bring you literally from starting at the beginning of August all the way to, I don't know, maybe next July. It's every month. And in most months, it's almost every week. So it's like this. What we did was we made a list. We made a list of panels and activities that we could host online. Then what we did was we talked to our guests and asked them if they're willing to host online panels. And many of them said yes. Okay, so then we went to our panelists and we asked them how many, and just to check with them to see how many were willing to host panels online. And then we added those to the list. Now, when we put everything together, we have enough content for every Friday and Saturday, starting the beginning of August to the end of the year, to the end of December. This is how much stuff we have. So the way we have it planned, of course, this is tentative. So it's not set in stone. But the way we have it planned is like this. We have each day is about minimum 2 hours. So it's at least 2 hours. Could be 3, could be 4. But it's each day we have now. The Saturday one is earlier. I think it's about 4 or so or 5. Somewhere around there. And then the Sunday one, actually, it's the other way around. The Saturday one is later, so it's about 9:30, which would be around this time. And then the Sunday one is a little earlier, which is about, I think, 4 or 5, something like that. The reason is the Saturday one is later at 9 p.m. Well, I don't know if you would call that late, but it's at this time. this would accommodate for everyone in Japan wanting to do panels. Because the point is, almost all of the activities that we're planning, they're all live. So there isn't much, as a matter of fact, we don't even have any pre-recorded material. All the panels are live. So for somebody from Japan, Japan is about 14 hours ahead. So at about 9:30 in Japan is about 11:30 in the morning. That's a good time for them to get on and host the panel live. What do you guys think of this? Yep, it's a lot. It's a lot of activities. I know. So the idea is on Saturday, anytime we have Japanese panels or workshops or any kind of activities from Japan, it would be scheduled on Saturday, start at 9:30, right? And anything else would be on Sunday. Now, I'm not saying that every Saturday would be something from Japan. No, but whenever there is something from Japan, it'll be on Saturday. As a matter of fact, right now we have quite a few panels from Japan already scheduled. And the panels are going to be they'll be either on YouTube or they'll be on Zoom. Now, the ones that, some panels obviously are 18 plus, some panels require only, it's more intimate, right? Only a set number of people. And these would usually be on Zoom. And for something like that, depending on what the panel is, you might or might not need to register, so you can participate. Now we've been discussing this and going over just the logistics of this for some time, and we believe we've come to a very nice place where we understand and we like where we are, and we have something that we think you guys are going to love. So having to come online and join a discussion or a panel and interact with the host and what's going on, it's fantastic. Now, it's been quite a bit of work, and as you can imagine, putting all this together, there's people that have been working around the clock, hardcore, to bring all this content. As a matter of fact, over there in the we have the programming room. In the wall, there's an entire schedule. It goes from August all the way to December. It's this huge calendar, and it's in blocks of every month. And this is where we put sticky notes of the panels and what's needed and where it's on and all the little details. Yeah. Ikasin asks, would it be more than one panelist per day? Yes. Yes, there will be more than one panelist per day. So the minimum is 2 blocks, which means the minimum would be 2 different panelists. Now, sometimes there'll be 3, sometimes there'll be 4, but depending on what it is. So this is the general idea. Now, all of this, at some point before the end of this month, we will make an official announcement, and when we'll have all the details straight, and we'll make that announcement. But for now, I'm just giving you an idea, just so you understand where we're going and kind of what we're planning with this. Awesome. AMO, Anime Matsuri Online, sounds like an MMORPG. Yeah, I think so. I think so too. So some of the hosts that was going to host a panel at Anime Matsuri this year, maybe a panel that was going to be at Anime Matsuri this year. Now, something like that, depending on where they are. If they're in town, or if they're, let's say, out of town or out of state, then we will connect them in to the panel, and they'll host the panel remotely from where they are. Now, if they're in town or whatnot, they can come here to our HQ, and we can stream their panel from here. Here we have, a lot of stuff, and we're prepped to handle just almost any kind of panel or presentation, whatnot. So that's the idea. Does that sound okay to everybody? Does anybody have any questions or comments, or what do you guys think? Well, awesome. Okay, so we have. Okay, so moving on now. Back to the activities. So we have so much to share with you guys. Remember, we mentioned that this year we were ready to host the convention. We moved forward like we were going to host the convention. We were ready to postpone it if needed, but we just kept moving forward. So we have a lot of stuff here in our warehouse and stuff that was came here from Japan or from overseas for the convention. A good example of that is this. So the Good Smile Racing was scheduled to have a booth at the convention this year. And one of the things, one of the big displays in their booth was their 2017 championship car. This car won the Super GT in 2017. It's the first time it's coming to the United States. It's the first time it's in the United States, and it's coming right here. When So the car is on its way regardless. It's coming here no matter what, because then it'll be here for, I'm not sure, sometime, a month, something like that. And we had originally planned a bunch of stuff. There was some interviews, and there was some magazine shoots and whatnot. Well, a bunch of those things are canceled, not happening. But we're switching everything up. So now we have new content which we're planning. But since it's here, I'm sure you guys like a tour of this thing. It's I wish you could see it in person. That would be awesome. But given the circumstances, we can't gather. There's not much we can do. So we decided, hey, we'll give you a tour. We will give you, when it's here, when it gets to the back, it's in our warehouse. We'll give you a tour of the vehicle, and you can check it out, and you can see how it is. It's really awesome. Sure, I think it's so special. So, for example, this is something that would take one panel block, so like an hour, or should I say 45 minutes? Something like this, like a tour of the car. The car will be here at the end of this month. So it's on its way, I think maybe the 27th of July. It gets here. And we will definitely give you guys a tour so you can check it out. I'm pretty excited, and I hope you guys are just as excited. I know it's really disappointing. I really wanted you guys to see the car in person, but this is the next best thing. And we will try. We were thinking, and we kept brainstorming and thinking some more of what we could do. Maybe host a few people a day or something like that. People, if you're local here in Houston, maybe you can come check it out. And maybe we can do something like that. But it's so tricky, and no matter what we do, we have to be safe. We have to be safe, and it's the situation now in Houston is not so good. The numbers are going up, and I just wish it was just different, and maybe we could. But then again, we'll see. This is, we're talking about a month from now, so maybe keep our fingers crossed. Things get better, and I guess we might have some leeway. Maybe bring a few people every day and spread them out. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, it's exciting because the car's on its way here. And I'm excited. Hey, it's going to be awesome. All right, moving on to hotels. So for hotels, we've had a few meetings since the last time we spoke, and the so what we have right now on the table is this. It's so we're working with the Hilton, the Marriott, the Four Seasons, and the Embassy Suites. Now we before we postponed Anime Matsuri, the Hilton Americas and the Marriott Marquis were open. I think so was the Embassy Suites, and we had reservations at all three hotels. Now it's a fantastic deal. All three of them had fantastic deals. It was 169 at the Hilton, 189 at the Marriott, and I think it was 189 or something like that at the Embassy Suites. All three hotels around the convention center, the Hilton and the Marriott, are connected to the convention center via sky bridges. The Embassy Suites is just a block away, literally across the street from the Hilton, next to the park, Discovery Green Park. So they're all there. You know, each of these hotels, no matter where you stay, you can just walk to the convention center. You don't need a car or an Uber or anything like that. When we moved Anime Matsuri to next year, one of the first things we discussed with the hotels was we wanted to make sure that everyone that had a reservation already, if you have a reservation, don't cancel it, just leave it, because you're locked into the same price for next year. So that is confirmed for the people that already had reservations. So then we started discussing to open up reservations again for next year, and we are doing everything we can to keep the price the same. But you can imagine, like a hotel like the Marriott Marquis, that's probably the best hotel in Houston. It's really big and expensive and new. It's almost $300 or more per night normally. And I mean, this year we had a great deal and whatnot, and a lot of it had to do with the fact that this year's, there's a pandemic. But let's say that by July next year, the pandemic is gone. Let's say, I don't know, we have a vaccine, we have a cure. Let's say coronavirus is not an issue. Then, if everything gets quote unquote back to normal somewhat, then the prices of all these things go back up to normal. You can imagine everyone that missed out on vacations, on just having fun this year. Now next year they'll want to have 2 times the amount of fun. So the hotels will kind of like jack up their prices, and I mean I can see that. So this is what we're worried about, because like the Marriott Hotel, $300 and some a night is just I believe it's too expensive for our attendees. It's too much. Anything less than 200 is great, is fantastic, and right now it's at 189. So I think if we can get it to at 200 at the most, the Marriott and the Hilton also less than 200, I think we'll be in good shape. But the best case scenario would be if we can just keep the prices of the hotels the same as this year. If we can negotiate that deal, that is the best case scenario. It would be amazing. Yep. So this is where we are at right now. We're negotiating. We have the hotel blocks, or the hotel block. We have the hotel block set, and now we're negotiating pricing, room pricing, and it's a big deal. And for anyone wondering, why do we have to do this? Why do we? I mean, it's not. We're not paying for the rooms, But again, as I explained before, we are your voice, so we understand. We have an idea of the kind of budget you guys are working with. So it is extremely important. It's very, very important. And no matter what, we try as best as we can to negotiate a price with the hotels as low as possible. So even if a hotel has a regular price of $350 a night, like the Marriott Marquis, right? When we do our convention, the deal is, hey, we'll make a deal with them and say, look, right, we'll let you be one of our official hotels and we'll put you on the website. and we'll do business like this. However, the in exchange, we want a much lower price point, and this is what we negotiate. So hopefully, we'll keep you informed. This should be maybe next week or so. We'll know. We'll have a much better idea of around where we'll be, and then we'll let you guys know. Obviously, before we open up the block and put it on the website. But we feel like it's and we ask this all the time. A good way to support Anime Matsuri is to book a room at one of our hotels. You know, it could be using our link so that they know and they can see how many of our rooms are filled. Obviously, the more rooms we have filled for the convention, the more favors we get from the city and then from the Visitors Bureau, which looks great. You know, it looks great on us. That's and really that's it. That's it's really that simple. And we have a super chat here, JM Templar 25. Oh man, brother, I cannot thank you enough. And he says, by the way, John, what is your favorite weapon in Final Fantasy? You know, I want to make you, with the best ability I have, a custom Final Fantasy sword or weapon, non-metal wise, and use this donation for the wedding. Wow. Gen Templar. Well, okay, so if you can make weapons, right, and you can make them, if you can make them out of just, it doesn't matter, out of anything, any material, and you can make something out of Final Fantasy, make the Buster Sword. It's my all-time favorite weapon. I mean, you know, even with all the new weapons in Final Fantasy VII Remake, I still use the Buster Sword because that is how I remember Cloud, and that is how I love to use Cloud. It's really awesome. And of course, in any way we can help, you know, with this, just let us know. Thank you so much. You're really awesome. Thank you. Of course. Yeah. So, oh, and also, just so real quick for Songstress Miku, with your wedding, of course. Remember, it's a thing now. Hey, this Final Fantasy wedding is a thing for next year. It is a thing. It's happening, guys. It's gonna be awesome. Serenity's Otaku Life says, you know, the problem with the marquee is that it's a sports season since the baseball and soccer season is happening, plus major concerts at that time. So it will be hard once the season goes in full swing. Yes, I know, and this is why we're negotiating with them, and we are, you know, we're doing everything we can to make sure we can get a sub $200 per night price. Yep, it's not easy, but we're doing our best. And you know what? I actually believe we can get it done. I know we can get it done. Okay, let's now. Another thing is our last on Thursday. Thursday was the day we made the announcement, and also the last live we had. We announced that we started. So the badge sales for 2021 is now open. And what happened? What happened? Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Oops, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It's gonna come back up. Hold on. Is it back now? Is it? Oh my god. Is it back? Are we back? Okay. God Dr. J Mac for Anime Matsuri and for AM 2021. Super chat for $7.33. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, J Mac. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anything we get, all help, all donations, all anything from anyone, we put everything into the convention. Everything we put into AM for AM 2021, and the goal is to host the biggest and best convention ever. Did you know that next year, so in 2021, that would be 15 years of AM? Yep. Next year is 15 years. So it's a big deal. And thank you, thank you, thank you so much for everything. But as I was saying, so next year, let me show you. The badges. So if you go on our website right now, see right here. If you're on the website, the dates have changed. July 8 to 11, 2021. As you can see, AM 2020 is moved to July 8 through 11, 2021. There you go. We moved our guests over. A lot of the website is carried over. Now, if you go on buy badges right here, the schedule, as you can see, Denise and the Reg team, they've changed out the schedule so you can see the 4-day pass, the kids 4-day pass, and super pass. These are the prices and the deadlines. So obviously we're doing a special for, what is it? For a week? Is that a week? Maybe? Until July 17th for $50. That is for a 4-day pass. That's amazing. And then after that, it goes to $55 up until August the 17th. And then it goes to $60 and then $65. So these are the deadlines. Same thing with the Super Pass, you can see. And the kids 4-day pass. And if you click on the buy badge link, it'll go to the new Eventbrite portal for 2021, which is here. Check it out. Yep. So here you can buy the 4-day pass, the kids 4-day pass, the Super Pass, and if you want, you can even donate to AM. Yep. So tomorrow we're going to make the official announcement that badges for 2021 are now officially on sale. Sometime tomorrow morning, we'll launch a video. And speaking of videos, check out this video.
Hey everyone at Anime Matsuri! I hope you're staying safe and well. I've been really looking forward to joining you this summer. It would be my first con in the east side of US. Yes, but that's okay. This means next year will be even better. Hentai Fest, which I'll be the host, will be much bigger. Literally or figuratively, maybe boss. You know, you'll find out. So I'll see you in July 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th in 2021.
What did you think about that? So that was Kao Shibuya. That was Kao Shibuya. She made a video. Um, Telling everyone, obviously, she's disappointed that she couldn't see you guys this year, but it's okay because she will see everybody next year. And now she has more time to plan more stuff. And the Hentai Fest, which she's hosting, will be much bigger. So this video that you just saw on here will be live. We'll share this video tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, and we hope when we share it on our YouTube and on Facebook, you can help us share it. So, we have any fans of Kaho Shibuya in the house? Who's a fan of Kaho Shibuya? I am. I like her. She's really funny. She is so funny in person. She has so much personality. She's so lively. She's always smiling and always cracking jokes, and she's just generally a really, really happy person. I love that so much. All right, now, so this year, remember this year we had scheduled Swallowtail and we had scheduled at Home Cafe, right? Is there anyone that is on this chat that had a ticket to Swallowtail or at Home Cafe? Is there anyone? Let me know because I have. I'm about to jump in here to make an announcement or two. Let me pull this up real quick. Hold on. All right. So, Glenn Nash. Awesome. Did you have at home or Swallowtail? So anyway, okay. Anyway, we had opened reservations for Swallowtail and for at home, and obviously because of this madness, we had to shut it down, and we're trying to reopen it back up, and we were trying to figure out how to do them safely, obviously because of the pandemic, and now anything like a cafe, anything with like food, anything where you come in close contact with people became like really tricky. So we were trying to figure out how to do them. So in the meantime, what we did was we put it on hold. But then now the convention has been postponed to next year. So obviously everything is rolled over to next year. However, for at home, if you were lucky enough to buy an at home ticket for this year, even though your ticket is now rolled over to next year, and it's still good for next year, but because you had one this year, at home is sending each person a little, should I say, get happy package. So it has a hand towel right here on the left. an acrylic keychain, key holder right here, and a I think it's a 4x6 or like a 7x5 signed picture. And you get this for free just for having a ticket this year. And at Home Cafe, all the maids and us at Anime Matsuri, we hope that I know this is not the same as having the cafe, but it's just, it's something. It's something for you. So we'll get in touch with each person and get their addresses, and we'll send this to them, and they can all your tickets have been carried over to next year, and they're still good for next year. So what do you guys think about that? I think it's pretty cool. I think it's super cool. Yep. Now, this is the exact same thing for Swallowtail. So if you had a Swallowtail ticket, they're sending a gift set. That's what it is. Very elegant. It's really awesome. This for supporting Swallowtail at Anime Matsuri. So we're gonna get in touch with all of these people, get their addresses, and send them this cool stuff. Hey, who doesn't want cool stuff this year? I think this year lots of people should get cool stuff. Let's spread more happiness around. No, 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 no. Glenn Nash. No, it is not a 2-year deal like the Super Pass. So the tickets for At Home and Swallowtail just carry over to next year. Next year only. Not a 2-year thing. So the only thing that's a 2-year thing, just so we're on the same page, are the 3 types of badges: the Super Pass, the 4-day pass, and the Kids Pass. Those carry over for 2021 and 2022. But everything else carries over just for 2021. Also, those badges that carry over for 2 years, they're somewhat transferable. So you can transfer them to your friends if you can make a year or whatnot if you want. So it's really a good deal. I don't think you can go wrong. Mm-hmm. So I've been thinking of how next year is going to be. I've been thinking how next year is going to be, right? Uh, it's uh, it's just such a crazy year. I think even so, nobody knows. So nobody knows when there's going to be a vaccine. Nobody knows when there's going to be a cure. No one knows, right? We have no idea. However, whatever happens, right? Whatever happens, let's just make sure all of us together, as a team, as a community, let's all come together and let's agree on something. Let's agree that in July next year, well, before July, I guess, there would be no coronavirus. Because I don't want to be talking about coronavirus come next summer. No, I don't want to be talking about coronavirus. So I don't know what we need to do. I don't know how we need to do it, but whatever we do, we need to do something to just make sure that there is none of this next summer, because I can't take it anymore. So whatever we need to do, we moved because of the pandemic. We moved Anime Matsuri from July to August. It would have been happening this weekend. Literally, people would still be at the hotels today, because today would have been the last day. So people would still be there till tomorrow morning and whatnot, and we would have had a fantastic weekend. We would have come back home and would have been, oh my God, that was so awesome. Wow, amazing. And would have felt great. But no, we had to move it to August. Okay? And then we had to move it again till next July. So let's not move this anymore, please. Yes, I feel. Yep, 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 yep. Uh, yes, I know, I know, I know. Every morning I wake up and one of the first questions I ask is the vaccine ready? Do we have the vaccine yet? Did someone make the vaccine? Who's made the vaccine? Which company? Literally every morning. Vaccine, please. Or a cure, something. Anything. I know. We want to have that. We want to have that final. I this is the one thing I pray about all the time. Yeah, yeah, Peachy, let's pray for that. I know. I know. I work there. The cleaners, the electricians, the technicians, the fire marshal. I mean, there's just so many people that work in that building. Nothing until the end of the year. It's so crazy. Not until next month, not 2 months from now. Not like, oh well, just hang out for another 2 months and we'll be back. 6 months. So it's unbelievable. It's so crazy. Yeah. But that's okay, guys. It's fine. Next year, the convention is going to be so big. We're all going to gather and we'll have a big party, concerts and everything. Next year, no one's going to sleep. No sleeping. It's going to be, our staff, we have a hashtag, it says Team No Sleep. No, Team No Sleep is going to be everybody next year. As in the attendees, guests, everyone, vendors, artists, everybody. No sleeping. There's going to be food trucks all day and all night so you can eat and drink. You sleep on Wednesday and then you sleep again on Monday. Yep, everything in between. There's no sleeping. It's like, what sleep? I know, right? I know. Right. And what we need to do, right? What we need to do is we we'll sell out the Hilton. So the entire hotel is ours, so we don't have to worry about which attendees are staying on what floor and are we disturbing anyone. We just rent out the entire, just sell out the entire hotel and not sleep for like 4 days straight. And it will be all like, we'll sleep for 2 or 3 days straight on Monday. Yeah, it's awesome. Well, that's it for tonight's updates. We have tomorrow is going to be very interesting. We really need to do. Denise and I want to show you guys. We'll probably do it tomorrow. I don't know, maybe Tuesday. We just gotta have some time. We're gonna show you guys the badges. So we have the badges, and we are right now. We're as we mentioned last time. We're discussing, and we're gonna come up with a good way to send everyone their badges, so you have them. So you get them with you at the latest by August 20th, which is when the convention would have been anyway. So at least we can start that weekend with the AM badges. So we can just, I guess, wear them at home or when we go out or wherever. I don't know, but at least we wear them. It's something that could have been, yeah. So we hope, yeah, probably we'll see tomorrow, maybe the day after. We'll do the badges, and we have some interesting updates coming up this week And we have videos from a bunch of other guests. So Kao Shibuya sent hers, and we have other videos. As we said, all of our guests from this year carried over to next year. So if there was any guests we were looking forward to seeing this year, you're going to see them next year. This is awesome. And we'll come up with ideas of things that we want to do, things we want to do in the park, across the street in Discovery Green, and just we're now planning Anime Matsuri 2020 and 2021 in 1 year. There will be that many activities. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I hope I didn't miss anything. Did I miss any questions? Let me just look here real quick before I go. GM Templar is asking, will the Hentai Fest be longer next year? Absolutely. Kao Shibuya. So we were working with Kao Shibuya for the Hentai Fest. And we put in some good amount of work for this thing, right? Last year it was, I can't remember, last year it was like 40 minutes. This year it's double. It's almost an hour and a half. Maybe by next year it might be 2 hours, who knows? Are the AM badges going to be on stream? Yes, yeah. We'll make a stream with the AM badges, so you can see them. I think we have every year we have about maybe 16 kinds of badges total, and I'm talking about all the different badges. So obviously we have the Super Pass, 4-day pass, Kids Pass. Then we have the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's 6. Then we have staff, we have guests, we have volunteers, there's all kinds of, we have artists, vendors. I think it's about 16 different types of badges. And we have all of them here. And these badges are only for this year. We're not using these badges for next year. Next year, there's going to be different. The badge design is going to be completely different. Yes. Oh, he said AM Babes. Did I? I'm sorry. I meant badges. Wait, did I? AM Babes. Anyway, okay, looking here. So thank you for joining me tonight. Probably we'll get back early next week. And throughout the week, we'll post stuff. Join us in the group. Join us on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and thank you so much for your support. We'll see you guys. Pretty soon. And don't forget, just we're going to announce tomorrow. We'll make an official post or something about the badges for 2021 going on sale. So if you can help us, just share, tell your friends, and let's have a big convention. Thank you. John Waite. What? Okay. Kuma Claus. What am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? All right, I'm waiting. I'm still waiting, Kuma Claus. I asked a question. AM Babes. What is this AM Babes thing? Oh. Okay, so the question was about AM Babes. Okay, so you like the AM Babes. Wait, let me go back. What's the question again? Are the AM Babes gonna be on stream? I'm sorry, I read badges. Okay, yes, the AM Babes are going to be on stream. The AM Babes, they're working on two maybe 3 different routines. So besides their routines, they're gonna do like a workshop, K-pop dance workshop, something like that. And yeah, yeah. So if you're an AM Babes fan, then you should join their Zoom, their panel, or their workshop. So when the schedule goes up, you'll see where it is. Okay, finally. Yes. Okay, I answer that. Answer that question. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, GM Templar. Yes, we'll have 4XL shirts. I promise we'll have 4XL shirts for attendees. Not just for you, but for the attendees. We were planning that this year. So we will have them next year. Yes, as in American 4XL shirts. Okay. Well, all right. Now I gotta go for real. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys early next week. Bye bye.